Good morning, students. How are you? I hope you are fit and fine with your family members. Students, in our previous video, we have studied about the lines and angles, and we have completed up to question number 4 of exercise 6.1. Now, in today's video, we will start from question number 5 of exercise 6.1. So, let us start this question. Students, in this question, the statement is, just see here, POQ is a line. After that, a ray, that is this one, OR, is perpendicular to the line POQ. This thing we are given. Moreover, OS, this one, is some another ray lying between the ray OP and OR. This ray OS lie between OP and OR. It is in between that. Then we have to prove that the angle ROS is which angle? This one. We have to prove that this angle ROS is equal to half of angle QOS. QOS is what? This one minus POS. POS is this one. QOS is this one angle and POS is this one. This thing we have to prove. So let us start this question number 5. Solution of this. Let us start from the given. In this figure, what we are having? We are having, since this ray OR is perpendicular to the line which? To the line P. This thing is given. To prove, what thing we have to prove here? We have to prove that angle ROS, here we can write angle ROS is equal to half of angle QOS minus angle POS. This thing we have to prove. So let us start the proof of this. You write, since this line OR is perpendicular to line PQ. It is perpendicular to line PQ. So therefore, what will be the therefore angle POR will be equal to angle QOR. And why it is so? Because each 90. And you can see here OR is perpendicular to POQ, means PQ line. So therefore, measure of this angle will be equal to measure of this angle, and both will be of 90 degree. Now you see angle POR. POR. This angle is made by the addition of two angles. What are they? This angle and this angle. Now what is the name of this angle? This angle can be named as angle POS. So in place of PR, we can write angle POS plus, what is the name of this angle? Angle ROS is equal to QOR. Now how we can write angle QOR? This QOR can be written as angle QOS minus angle QOS minus angle QOR. QOS minus QOR we have to write the QOS minus angle ROS. Now here you see ROS is angle there. Here is also ROS. So what we will do? We will transpose this ROS to the left hand side and angle POS to the right hand side. So when you transpose it here it is negative. When you will transpose here, it will become positive. So we write it as angle ROS plus this will remain same, plus angle ROS is equal to, here it will remain same, angle QOS, and when you transpose it to the right hand side, here it is positive and there it will become negative, minus angle POS. Now ROS plus ROS, how much it will be? It will be twice of angle ROS is equal to what? Angle QOS minus angle POS. Now you transpose this 2 to that side, here 2 is multiplying and there it will divide. Divide, it means it will go in denominator. So what will left here? Therefore angle ROS will be equal to half of, half means it will divide here. So we write it in the denominator. Half of this angle, that is angle QOS minus angle POS. So this is the required result that we have to prove. So hence this is our answer. So let us once more we will just revise it. Stand in this question, we have given this OR is perpendicular to line PQ, and we have to prove this identity. In this result we have to prove that angle ROS is equal to half of angle QOS minus angle POS. So start from the given, as OR is perpendicular to line POQ. Therefore measure of this angle, this what it is, angle, and measure of this, that will be same. So measure of angle POR will be equal to measure of angle QOR. This way written, this both the angle will be of 90 degree. Now this angle POR is the sum of these two angles. So we write it in this form, and this angle QOR can be written as angle QOS minus angle ROS. QOS minus ROS. Now question arises, why we write it like this? Because in answer we want QOS and POS. Here POS is came, so we have to bring angle QOS, we have converted it in this form. Now ROS will be standing in same side and other are transposing to the other side. So here ROS plus ROS, twice of ROS, it will remain same. Here 2 is multiplying, so there it will divide. So this is the answer of this question. Now start reading the statement of question number 6. Start reading, then we will start. Here in question number 6 you have given that angle XYZ is equal to 64 degree and XY is produced to point P. Any point P is given to you. It is produced to that point. Then draw a figure from the given information. So what you are having angle XYZ. So now you are on question number 6. So first of all, draw an angle whose measure is, suppose it is angle XYZ. You take it as X, suppose this point is Y, suppose this point is Z. And measure of this angle is 64 degree. Then what happened? Then and XY is produced to point P. Now later on we have this line XY is produced to any point. Suppose this is any point P, like this. Draw a figure from the given information. This is the figure for that. Later on we have given if ray YQ bisect angle ZYP. Angle ZYP is this ZYP. It is this angle. And here one ray we are having, suppose it is there, and one ray, which one? YQ. This ray YQ is bisecting these two angles it is given. Then find angle XYQ. We have to find the measure of angle XYQ, means this complete angle. As this line is bisecting this angle, so let us suppose this is angle 1, this is angle 2. So now let us start the solution of this. You write the given, you write since angle XYZ is how much? It is of 64 degree. This thing is given. Now stand, just take these two angles. You write now angle XYZ plus second angle ZYP. Their sum is equal to what? 180 degree. And why it is so? Because linear pair. Here measure of XYZ is given. How much it is? 64 degrees. So in place of that you put that value. So what you will get? 64 plus angle ZYP is equal to 180 degree. Now from here you have to find the value of angle ZYP. And how much it is? 180 minus 64. Now just separate this. So you will get angle ZYP will be what? 611. It is 116. Now you have find out that angle ZYP is equal to 116 degree. Now you see. Now as this line, this ray as YQ bisect angle ZYP. So therefore, as it is bisecting it, so therefore angle 1 is equal to angle 2 is equal to what? That is equal to angle ZYP by 2. And ZYP is how much? It is 116 degree by 2. Now just solve it. It is how much? 58 degree. Means angle 1 is also 58 degree and angle 2 is also 58 degree. Friend, now you have to find out what? You have to find the measure of angle XYQ. So you write the same. Now angle XYQ. XYQ will be what? XYQ. It is made up of these two angles. That is angle XYZ plus angle 1. So XYZ is what? It is of 64 degree. And angle 1 is what? It is 58 degree. So you just add it. So you will get 8 plus 4, 12. 1 carry. 6 plus 5, 11. 11 plus 1, 12. So first answer is 122 degree. Now in the same question, now we have to find the reflex angle QYP. QYP. Now QYP angle is what? 2. So it means we have to find the reflex angle 2. So we write as angle 2 is equal to what? It is 58 degree. So therefore reflex angle 2. Yesterday I have told if you have to find the reflex angle of any angle, then what you will do? You have to separate it from 360 degree. So reflex angle 2 will be what? It is 360 minus 58 degree. So how much it is? It will be 302 degree. Now write the name of angle 2. So therefore reflex angle 2. In place of 2 we can write angle QYP. It is how much? 302 degree. So this is the answer of this question. Now this is the whole total regions where you have used the regions, that also you have to write. Here region 1 we have written here linear pair. Then student, question is very much easy and it is very important for you to learn the types of angles. And if you learn, then nothing will be difficult for you. So this is for the day. Thank you.